Hey you, stop.
I know that you are broken, Royale. Hi. So how about you subscribe to me and stay tuned in for future giveaways and more. I give free things to my subscribers and fans in-game.
So subscribe to me.
Royale High was once one of the most popular Roblox games. It was a fun role-playing game, with loads of fun updates and more. That was before Royale High had a massive downfall. Hey guys, in today's video we are going to be discussing Royale High's downfall, my opinion on it act. Before I start, make sure to follow me on TikTok and on Roblox. My joins are always on when I'm playing. I give stuff to my fans. Let's get on to the video. Royale High is a popular fantasy high school Roblox game for princesses, fairies, mermaids, etc. The game was released on the 10th of April 2017. Now you may be thinking, what could have caused the downfall to this game? Let's discuss. The problem. 1. The slow update cycle in Royale High. Royale High has seasonal updates. Winter, summer, spring, Halloween, winter, Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day etc. You get the point. Royale High usually releases sets and events worth as updates. You may be thinking, what's the problem in that? Because there are so many seasonal or holiday updates, this leaves them little time to plan, organize, and come up with ideas for the designs of sets how the event's gonna go. Some updates arrived late or simply just not at all. Promised features. If you are not aware, Royale High has campuses schools for players to farm or simply to roleplay and have fun. There are currently 4 campuses in the game, Campus 4 being the most recent to be released. Also the campus I'm playing in the background of the video. The problem here is, the campus took like 3 years to release. This had a large impact on players, most losing motivation to play and getting tired of waiting on a campus they promised to release every year. When the campus finally got released, most people were disappointed. Not just with the school but updates too. Players log in expecting good updates, but facing late updates and disappointing releases. 2. Drastic inflation. Royale High farming has become tiring, boring, and extremely difficult, especially for new players. Especially with the new campus, you earn EXP for simple tasks, as little as below 10 EXP for each one, as you can see in my video. People without the multiplier game pass have a little diamond reward of 300 diamonds for each level up, which takes ages to level up. As for people with them, they get 500 dims per level up, I believe. Even that is little, as it takes quite a while to level up with the small amounts of EXP. I'm not sure if people still have access to that game pass because it has been removed for a better farming system. The game used to be based around role-playing and now is mostly about diamonds and high-value sets. Halo, etc. Sets became way more overpriced too. Paying 77,000 for a pair of heels feels criminal. And it's not fair on new players who hobby to get to level 75 just to trade, which will take a significant amount of time, especially with farming taking too long. Players quit the game for this reason because it feels exhausting instead of rewarding. The progress to becoming rich feels almost impossible, causing people to lose motivation. 3. Overpromising. Another major factor was the gap between what was teased and what was actually shown. Or, if we're gonna be truthful, when it was shown. The Royale High developers teased their ambitious ideas for the game, new campus systems, expanded gameplay mechanics, and large-scale redesigns to elevate the game's quality and experience. The problem wasn't with ambition but timeline perception. When the devs revealed their exciting ideas, players usually build their expectations and hopes for the game. But when the expectations are stretched across long periods of time without clear progress markers, people start losing their hope. I'm not trying to accuse the developers of not trying hard enough because I know they do. Game development is complex and unpredictable. But from a player's point of view, repeated delays and unclear timelines can cause them to lose hope in the game and restrict them from wanting to play in the future. Over time, expectation fatigue is created where players stop getting hyped because they don't trust betting anymore. Once trust fades, community morale follows. For the point of the game disappearing. What made Royale High stand out early on was its immersive school role-playing environment. Players weren't focused on what stuff you had, how rich you were, people were just attending classes, socializing, and building stories. As development leaned towards cosmetics and trading systems, the interactive roleplay element did not receive the same hype and attention. The social gameplay loop felt comparatively static. For players who cherished the fantastical experience, the shift made the game feel less alive. Role-play games depend on systems that encourage social interaction and storytelling. Without regular expansion in that area, the game starts to depend on the cosmetics instead of the actual point. The subtle change altered how longtime fans emotionally connected with the game, causing the actual point of the game to be forgotten and shifted to how you are. Trading systems, ext. 5 Communication gaps weakened community trust. Community trust is one of the most fragile and important elements in any live game. Players don't just want updates, they want to know what's happening behind the scenes. At various points, Royale High players felt unsure about development timelines, priorities, and even the progress of the game. Even when work was clearly happening, the absence of consistent communication allowed speculation and frustration to grow. Clear communication doesn't eliminate delays, but it does maintain goodwill. When players feel informed, they're more patient. Without the reassurance, rumors fill the gap and negativity spreads faster than actual real facts. Over time, this strained the relationship between the developers and parts of the Royale High community. 6 platform trends shifted around the game. The ecosystem of Roblox evolved rapidly. New experiences began focusing on progression loops, smoother onboarding, and shorter play sessions. Royale High's slower, grind-oriented pacing started to feel out of sync with what many newer players expected. While the game still had its niche, it was competing in a landscape that increasingly rewarded instant engagement and rapid reward cycles. Games don't exist in isolation, they compete for time and attention. As player expectations changed, Royale High's design philosophy felt less aligned with emerging habits, contributing to a gradual decline in mainstream momentum. 7 Performance issues impacted accessibility. As the game grew in visual complexity, some players experienced lag, longer load times, or device compatibility issues. For a platform with a large mobile audience, performance barriers can significantly affect retention. If a game struggles to run smoothly, especially during major updates, players simply choose more accessible alternatives. Even minor technical friction adds up when players have countless other available experiences at a click. Accessibility isn't just about hardware, it's about reducing friction. When entering the game becomes inconvenient, casual players are first to disappear. Now here's the bigger picture. Royale High didn't collapse overnight. Its so-called downfall is better understood as a gradual loss of peak momentum, caused by layered issues, pacing, expectations, economy balance communication, and shifting player trends. Importantly, the game still maintains a loyal fan base, strong visual identity, deep customizable cultural influence within Roblox fashion spaces. This video isn't about failure, but simply how ambitious live games can struggle even if they become one of the most popular on Roblox. With the points I listed that the game maintains, Royale High still has a big chance of redeeming itself and making a public outstanding comeback. Hi! Congratulations for making it this far in the video. Since a new set came out in Royale High, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. All you have to do is like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and comment done along with your Roblox username. Thank you for watching and good luck, beautifuls. Bye. 3